Fierce Entertainment Media Network may make use of copyrighted material, the use of which has not always been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. No copyrights are claimed. The content is broadcasted for study, research and educational purposes. You may find that curating a list of mainstream black queer male entertainers is no simple task. If you're really looking for a challenge, after you've created that list, point out 2 or more names on the list of black queer trans feminine people. For these reasons, the average person wouldn't know who Todrick Hall is, when asked. Although Todrick Hall may be one of the first contemporary black queer and trans femme artists of this time. Todrick has worked with Jordan Sparks, RuPaul, Tamar Braxton, Taylor Swift, Amber Riley, Nicole Scherzinger and Brandy. So how does one of the only contemporary queer and femme representations of black male artists with a career spanning more than a decade fall out of graces with black queers across the country? That's our story today. You're watching FEMNews, The Rise and Fall of Todrick Hall.
Welcome back to American Idol. Because of our last-minute switch of plans, the girls are on tomorrow night live. The guys are tonight. Todrick Hall up here in just a second. And last week you got...
Singer, songwriter and dancer, Todrick Hall, first gained recognition after appearing on the 9th season of American Idol. Todrick didn't win but made it to the semifinals. After, Todrick was able to cash in on their newfound fame. Todrick created a YouTube channel and loaded it with covers and parodies of songs and moments in pop culture.
I want a number 6 supersize with a Sprite and large fries.
That channel went viral and in 2015, Todrick gained more than 1 million subscribers on YouTube and landed a documentary series on MTV about
That's me.
From 2016 to 2017, Todrick began to appear as a choreographer and guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. Todrick released Straight Outta Oz, their first studio and visual album, and set out on tour. The tour was then interrupted with news Todrick had been cast as Lola in the Broadway show, Kinky Boots. In 2017, Todrick sparked some shock amongst his black audience, appearing in Taylor Swift's video for Look What You Made Me Do, due to Swift's reputation as what some may describe as a white feminist. In 2018, Todrick announced another album, Forbidden.
Fat money, tall money, black money, raw money, thick money, RuPaul money, haters. Where y'all money? Who did Beyonce send for? Me. Who is this covered in gold? Me. Who got T Swift on their phone? He. $1 million a month on my own. We at the scene, check the posse. Faces adjusted to capacity. I don't know them, but they know me. Bitch, if you gagging, then that's my ID. If we in the room, it's a kiki. Ballin', they brought in the bottles for free. Taking the night, don't wanna leave. Don't kill my vibe, don't touch my weave. 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 Weave. Don't kill my vibe, don't touch my...
The following year, Todrick announced a trilogy of albums, titled House Party.
I know what you came for. I know why you're in the light. Let me hear you scream.
Todrick uploaded several visuals to accompany the albums.
Just wrap me in your arms tonight. I wanna get lost in your eyes. I'm alright if I'm by your side. Dance on me, dance on me. Now snap for me, snap for me, snap, snap for me, snap for me, snap, snap for me, snap for me, snap, snap for me, snap for me, snap. Now clap for me, clap for me, clap, clap for me, clap for me, clap, clap for me, clap for me, clap, clap for me, clap for me, clap. give trade for me, 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 trade those shade for me, shade for me, shade for me, shade for me, shade those shade for me, shade for me, shade for me, shade. But I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one. I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch. And I know that I know that I know that I know that I know. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. But they used to call me fag. Now I'm the one with the bag. They called me bitch. Now look who famous and rich. They threw they stones, and now they begging for loans. They threw they sticks, and now they riding my dick. They called me fag. Now I'm the one with the bag. They called me bitch. Now look who famous and rich. They threw they stones, and now they begging for loans. They threw they sticks, and now they riding my dick.
On October 14 of 2019, a dancer featured in more than one of those visuals tweeted, "A bunch of folks have asked about my experience working with Todrick. And I know it's no surprise, but just going to tell you all now. Yes. Your reservations about the fella are valid." The dancer, whose name is Tom, posted more than 30 tweets over 7 days detailing how he had not been paid for at least one of the projects and how Todrick often showed bias against dark-skinned dancers and extras. Tom says Todrick ignored their messages and calls for more than 3 weeks regarding payment. Todrick denied all these allegations in a letter he penned and posted to Facebook. The letter alleged Tom was wildly inexperienced and Tom didn't understand the inner workings of the entertainment industry. Todrick cited it typically takes weeks before dancers and extras are paid. However, Tom had already mentioned no contract was formed before the start of the project. This may be where Tom failed, but that doesn't excuse Todrick's negligence. In addition to Todrick's negligence, it was not true that Tom has a short resume. Tom was a working professional dancer before his involvement with Todrick's company. What many fail to realize is that pop entertainment and media is one of the greatest examples of the business of capitalist money-making, at its best. It is then someone's responsibility to ensure the entertainment industry reflects the support of creating lives of sustained well-being and joy for Black queer folk. Although nothing can ever truly change for the marginalized before a revolution. This is why Black queers have such concern for visible Black queers who date white people, among other praxis. There are almost no Black queer entertainers whose art reflect the rawest concerns of Black queers, today. This implies success in the entertainment industry or visibility and representation require an apology for the protest for abolition and in turn Black liberation. But although there are nearly no visibly radical Black queer entertainers, we see an active struggle between the industry and artists such as Azealia Banks, who often makes headlines for her gritty, uninhibited cultural commentary on mainstream artists.
How do you feel, though, about constantly being scrutinized?
I don't care. Your problems with me are not my problems. Those are your problems.
She called you Jigaboo, the champagne goddess. She also called you a house N-word.
House nigga, yes. And Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom also?
Yes, okay. And a coon.
That Macklemore album wasn't better than the Drake record. And that Iggy Azalea shit is not better than any fucking Black girl that's rapping today, you know? And when they give those awards out, because the Grammys are supposed to be like accolades for artistic excellence, you get what I mean? Iggy Azalea is not excellent.
Azealia Banks actually went on Twitter yesterday and said it's funny to see people like Igloo Australia silent when these things happen. Black culture is cool, but Black issues sure aren't.
Do you think that hip-hop embraces your music, though?
I don't know.
Do you care?
Not really.
Do you think that white artists shouldn't do hip-hop?
No. That's not what I said. You shouldn't, you should not sound like a backwater slave. You should not, you know what I mean? Like, don't then make a caricature of the most, like, ignorant, like, over-sexualized, like, stupidest, like, Black woman, you know, and then get on stage and be like, what are you doing? So when you express your opinion, it's, oh, you're an angry Black woman, but like when a white person says it, it's like, right on, she's a feminist, she's standing up for herself, and blah, blah, blah. And then here you got fucking coon head ass T.I., like, T.I., you out here trying to fucking promote this white bitch, like, they got your wife on VH1, Whitey got your wife on VH1, and that bitch can't fucking read. You understand? You got your priorities fucked up.
That's really how you feel about
That's really how I fucking feel about you. You are fucking shoe shining.
The one name that y'all know. Just take notes, stay on top like halos. Make pesos, most of these bitches is microns. You new puss, this catwalk is like.
While Azalea's music has even been cited as one of the most influential in the last decade, she's garnered a swell following based on her critiques of white patriarchal control over the images and messages distributed throughout Hollywood.
Show me now.
The forced consumption of artists like Todrick will persist. It's society's responsibility to hold those entertainers accountable. And in that world, which is our world here at Fierce Entertainment Media, where such artists are held accountable, life is fierce. Thanks for watching FEMNews. The rise and fall of Todrick Hall. Be fierce.
Rebel Beats.